Welcome to Live Kindy, where each video is a new adventure into the realms of knowledge and philosophy. Today, we take you on a profound journey into the depths of the human soul and mind through the inspirational words of Sigmund Freud, the great psychologist who opened up new horizons in understanding the self and the mysteries of the mind. No matter who you are, no matter what you seek, I believe you'll find value, understanding, and inspiration in today's video. And if you're excited about what we share, don't hesitate to like and subscribe right now. We're here to explore, learn, and create wonders together. Let's embark on this adventure right away. A busy man is seldom visited by idle friends. No flies fly to a boiling pot. Have you ever turned down a fun outing, a party, because you were busy completing work? If so, it might be a positive sign. A person busy with their work and goals often creates a self-imposed fence against unnecessary distractions. This not only helps them focus on their work, but also fosters a healthy environment where dynamism and positivity are prioritized. When we choose an active and purposeful life, we naturally attract like-minded individuals and values. This creates a circle of positive influence where everyone contributes value and supports each other on the path to achieving goals. Just as no fly lands on a boiling pot, the life of a busy, goal-driven individual has no room for distraction and negativity. By becoming active participants in our lives, we not only control the environment around us, but also lead ourselves to success and happiness. Become busy with your goals and passions, and you'll find the environment around you becoming healthier and more positive. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Hardship and challenges are indispensable steps on the journey of self-development. Each difficulty we overcome not only makes us stronger, but also teaches us lessons in patience, courage, and resilience. Perseverance is not always easy, but it is the key to turning dreams into reality. The years of hardship will become a solid foundation for your achievements, making them more valuable and meaningful than ever before. Looking back, it is those years of hardship that will become the most beautiful memories of your life. For there is nothing that adds more value to life than the challenges that have been overcome and the lessons learned in the process. Wherever you are on your journey, remember that every difficulty you face today will become the most important part of your life story. Every step, no matter how difficult, holds value and meaning, turning years of hardship into the most cherished memories that you will treasure forever. The most important part of your life is to understand yourself from the inside. In the journey of life, the most important thing is not where to go or what to do, but to understand oneself from within. Self-discovery is a journey without a fixed starting point. It begins with questions, thoughts about who we are, what truly matters, and the deepest dreams and desires within our souls. To understand ourselves, sometimes we must confront fears, imperfections within our souls. Through self-awareness and acceptance, we learn to love ourselves more, uncovering the strength and boundless potential within. In the journey of self-discovery, our souls are the most valuable map. Listen to it, let it guide through every decision, every step. For when we understand ourselves, we can understand the world and find our place in life. Remember, in the journey of self-discovery, there is no final destination. Every day, every experience is an opportunity to learn more about ourselves, to love and appreciate ourselves more. So, continue this journey with an open heart and an open mind, for you are the greatest discovery you can ever find. Learn how to understand yourself better by listening to these quotes by Sigmund Freud. In the journey of self-discovery, listening to and reflecting on the words of psychological masters like Sigmund Freud can open new doors to self-awareness. Freud emphasized that understanding oneself is not just a personal journey, but also the key to expanding knowledge about the world around us. By accepting and understanding the deepest aspects of our souls, we can approach life with a fuller and richer perspective. Freud taught that healing begins with facing and accepting even the least proud parts of ourselves. Each of us has fears and weaknesses, but acknowledging and confronting them is the first step towards freedom and personal growth. Freud viewed happiness not as something elusive, but as found in fulfilling and expressing our deepest desires. When we dare to live authentically, pursue our passions and dreams, we find abundant happiness. Use Freud's words as inspiration to explore and understand yourself better. As we embark on this journey, we not only discover ourselves, but also unlock new doors to the world around us, finding satisfaction and happiness in life. Start exploring yourself, for it is the most worthwhile journey you can experience. The more perfect a person is on the outside, the more demons they have on the inside. The pursuit of perfection outwardly often hides a complex internal struggle. In modern society, the pressure to become perfect, from appearance to personal achievements, is something many people have to face. This not only creates a shiny exterior shell, but also burdens many with an internal battle filled with pain. The external perfection often conceals relentless internal battles. The internal negatives, from self-doubt, pressure, to the fear of rejection, are challenges that everyone faces daily. Challenges that sometimes are much greater than what we have to face externally. On this journey, seeking balance between outer beauty and inner peace is crucial. Learning to accept oneself with all imperfections and loving oneself is the first step to overcoming those negatives. Perfection is a journey, not a destination. On the path to perfection, don't forget that true beauty lies in accepting and loving oneself from deep within. Embrace every part of yourself, for that is what makes you uniquely you. The only person with whom you have to compare ourselves is that you in the past, and the only person better you should be. This is who you are now. Our past, with all its ups and downs, forms the foundation of who we are today. Every challenge, every mistake is a lesson, an opportunity for us to grow and become stronger. The only opponent we truly need to overcome is our past self. We cannot change the past, but we have the power to control the present and shape the future. Comparing oneself to others only diminishes your own value. Focus on surpassing your old self, little by little, every day. Overcoming oneself is not a battle, but a journey of self-love, self-acceptance, and continuous striving. The best version of yourself is the present you, who has learned from the past and is tirelessly striving every day. Look in the mirror every day and realize that you are the only opponent you need to overcome. And when you do, you not only surpass yourself, but also open up a world of endless possibilities. Love yourself and be grateful for every step taken, for you are the best version of yourself. Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways. Many of us choose to bury our emotions, hoping to avoid pain. However, in reality, this only deepens the pain and makes it harder to control. When emotions are not released, they will find other outlets, often negative ones that can sometimes cause harm to ourselves and those around us. Anger, disappointment, and sadness left unexpressed become uglier when they resurface. Releasing hidden emotions is not only the first step to healing, but also helps us understand and confront ourselves more honestly. This process requires courage, but it also opens the door to understanding, acceptance, and reconciliation. In life, facing and releasing hidden emotions is an ongoing journey of self-understanding and healing. When we learn to share, express, and confront our fears, we open up the possibility of creating a meaningful and happy life. Remember, light always exists behind the darkness, and each of us has the power to find it. Depression is a frozen fear. Depression is not just a temporary feeling of sadness. It is a profound psychological state where fear and anxiety are frozen, preventing individuals from experiencing and expressing their emotions naturally. The fear in depression is not always clear. Sometimes it's like a silent specter, chilling the soul and creating an icy barrier around the heart, making one feel isolated and lonely amidst the crowd. The journey out of depression is like the gradual melting of snow under the sunlight, slow but powerful. The warmth of love, understanding, and sharing not only helps thaw the frozen fears, but also brings hope and strength to move forward. Depression may make us feel trapped in fear, but the warmth from within and from those around us will help melt the darkness and move forward. Remember, After every long, cold night, dawn always awaits ahead. The first indication of stupidity is a complete lack of shame. In the continuous flow of life, there are moments when we encounter hesitation, feelings of shame. But is this a sign of ignorance, or rather an indication of deeper intelligence? Shame, often seen as a sign of self-awareness of one's mistakes, is actually an expression of understanding. It shows our ability to self-reflect and contemplate our actions in the social context. Conversely, not feeling shame, especially in situations where it's warranted, may indicate foolishness, a lack of profound understanding of our behavior and its impact on others. Intelligence doesn't just come from knowledge, but also from the ability to self-reflect. Recognizing and feeling shame about our actions demonstrates a deep understanding of oneself and one's relationship with the world around. In each of us, the ability to self-awareness, self-reflection, and feeling shame is not a weakness, but evidence of intelligence. Let's perceive it as an opportunity to learn, grow, and become the best version of ourselves. Life goes on, and every day is an opportunity to learn more about ourselves and the world around us. Before you diagnose yourself with depression or low self-esteem, first make sure that you are not, in fact, just surrounded by assholes. Sometimes the truth about our feelings lies within those around us. The environment we're in, especially negative and unsupportive individuals, can significantly influence our mood and perception of ourselves. Take a step back and evaluate the environment around you. Are you surrounded by people who hinder your growth? Sometimes, changing the environment and limiting exposure to negative individuals is the first step to improving your mental well-being. Creating a positive environment is key to enhancing self-esteem and overcoming feelings of insecurity. When you surround yourself with supportive and encouraging individuals, you'll begin to notice a difference in your mood and self-perception. Before diagnosing yourself with any mental condition, consider the environment around you. Sometimes, the solution isn't seeking help from outside, but changing what's inside and around you. Remember, you have the right to choose the environment in which you want to live and thrive. From error to error, one discovers the entire truth. In the journey of seeking knowledge and truth, every mistake we make is not just a stumble, but also an opportunity to learn and grow. Every mistake in work, every wrong decision in life, though may leave us feeling disappointed, are also stepping stones for new discoveries. Through mistakes, we learn how not to repeat them and find the right direction. In both art and science, mistakes are not something to avoid, but an indispensable part of the creative and exploratory process. Through each mistake, we gradually uncover the essence of truth, gaining a deeper understanding of the world and ourselves. Fear of making mistakes can hold us back, but accepting and overcoming them opens new doors for personal development. When we no longer fear making mistakes, we confidently explore, learn, and seek truth in every experience. On the journey of seeking truth, every mistake is not a sign of failure, but a mark of the learning and progress process. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, because through them, we find the truth and ourselves in the brightest and clearest light. Be strong and keep moving forward, for every step, even if it's a stumble, is part of the wonderful journey towards truth. When one does not have what one wants, one must want what one has. The world always pushes us towards new desires, which can easily make us lose our way and forget the value of the present moment. Accepting and being grateful for what we have not only helps us find peace, but also opens the door to true happiness. Happiness is not something distant, but lies right within the simple things around us. When we accept and cherish what we have, we not only create a peaceful space for ourselves, but also spread joy to those around us. Instead of constantly striving for what we don't have, take the time to appreciate and value what we already possess. Sometimes, happiness is learning to want what we already have, seeing the beauty and worth in our everyday lives. Life is an endless journey of discovery and acceptance. When we learn to desire what we already have, we not only find happiness but also uncover the profound meaning of living in gratitude. Remember, every day is an opportunity to love and appreciate your own life. If youth knew, if age could. In every stage of life, we all have things we desire to know and things we wish we could do. Youth is a time for exploration, risk-taking, and fearlessness in the face of failure. If the young understand the value of time, of the opportunities they have, they can create extraordinary things. However, to know and achieve this, they need guidance and experience from those who have gone before them. Old age brings wisdom, a deep understanding of life that only time can provide. If the elderly can rejuvenate the energy and enthusiasm of youth, they can continue to make a difference, guiding the next generation. The combination of the power of youth and the wisdom of old age is the secret to achieving greatness. When both generations learn from, share with, and support each other, they not only bring about change but also find satisfaction and happiness in life. In life, no stage is unimportant. If youth knew, if age could, is not just a saying but a reminder of the power and value of every moment. Let's cherish, learn from, and support each other, because the combination of youthfulness and experience will create wonders in our lives. Thought is action in rehearsal. Every thought we nurture is not only a blueprint for the future, but also the first step towards action. From incubating an idea to bringing it to life, thinking is the starting point for every journey, every creation. Thinking doesn't just stop at constructing. It's also the impetus for us to step onto the stage of life and turn our thoughts into action. Every decision, every step stems from a thought, an imagination that has been carefully nurtured beforehand. Every thought leading to action, like every construction, brings us valuable lessons. Whether successful or not, every action is the result of thought and a step forward for us to continue to develop, learn, and reach further. In the world of thought and action, every idea we nurture is the blueprint for the future. Let's think diligently, construct carefully, and courageously step onto the stage of life to turn those thoughts into reality. Because ultimately, our thoughts will shape the life we live. Friendship is an art of keeping distance, while love is an art of intimacy. In the vast world of human relationships, friendship and love are both delicate arts. One is the art of distance, while the other is the art of intimacy. Let's explore the beauty and depth of these two types of emotions. Friendship is the delicate art of maintaining distance. This distance isn't about separation, but about mutual respect, allowing each person to have their own space to grow without compromising the bond between them. On the other hand, love is the art of intimacy. It requires opening the heart, sharing not only joy but also sorrow, and committing to a deep relationship where two souls become intimately connected as one. In every relationship, whether friendship or love, finding balance and harmony is the key. Distance and intimacy are not opposites, but necessary pieces that complete the whole picture of human relationships. Whether it's friendship or love, each type of relationship has its own value and significance. Let's nurture and cherish them with our hearts and souls, because these relationships are what enrich our lives. Whether it's distance or closeness, every relationship is an art worth appreciating and learning from. Most people do not really want freedom, because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of responsibility. Freedom, a value that many people constantly desire, but in reality, not everyone is willing to accept it. Behind the concept of freedom lies a part of responsibility that many people fear. So what is the relationship between freedom and responsibility? Many dream of freedom as a state without constraints, where they can do whatever they want without thinking about the consequences. However, this is truly a misunderstanding of the nature of freedom. With every decision and action, freedom requires responsibility. This is an inseparable shadow of freedom. It is the willingness to accept the consequences of one's choices and their impact on others. Fear of responsibility is natural, but it should not become a barrier to prevent us from exploring and enjoying freedom. In fact, responsibility provides us with the opportunity to grow, to make a difference, and to live a meaningful life. Freedom and responsibility are two sides of the same coin. There cannot be true freedom without accepting the responsibility that comes with it. Let's perceive responsibility not as a burden, but as an opportunity to experience freedom to the fullest. Because only when we accept and face responsibility can we truly become free. The best is always the enemy of the good. In the modern world, the pressure to achieve the best can make us stressed and even exhausted. Perfection becomes the goal, but sometimes it becomes a barrier, preventing us from recognizing and appreciating the achievements we have made. The good, although not absolute perfection, brings comfort, happiness, and even sustainability. When we learn to accept and value the good, we open the door to confidence and continued progress. The balance between pursuing the best and accepting the good is the key to finding satisfaction in work and life. Sometimes the biggest step forward is when we realize that perfection is not always necessary for happiness. In each person's journey, finding the balance between the best and the good is a valuable lesson. Remember that in many cases, the good is indeed the best that we need. Cherish what you have because sometimes they are the inspiration and strength you need to continue on your path. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. Being honest with oneself is an important mental exercise, a journey to seek the truth within oneself. Looking into the mirror and facing oneself is the first and most important step in becoming honest. Each of us has imperfections, things we may wish to hide, but recognizing and accepting them is the foundation for growth and self-improvement. Being honest with oneself is not just about acknowledging the truth about how you feel and think, but also about freeing oneself from the burden of pretense and imposition. Through this process, we find true freedom from within the soul. When we become honest with ourselves, we not only live a more meaningful life, but also open up the possibility of deeper connections with others. Honesty creates a solid foundation for all relationships, helping us understand and be understood in the most genuine way. Being honest with oneself is a journey that never ends, but every step on this path gives us the strength and confidence to face the world. Remember that only when we are honest with ourselves can we find true happiness and satisfaction in life. Start this mental exercise today, and surely you will feel the difference in your soul. A husband is almost always only a substitute for the beloved man, and not this man himself. In married life, sometimes the husband is not just the harbor of love, but also represents a deeper, more distant love. In many marital relationships, the husband is sometimes not the beloved man you once yearned for, but rather the true embodiment of a shared life. This raises questions about authenticity in love and marriage, whether we love our partner for who they truly are, or because they represent someone else in our hearts. The journey of seeking and accepting the true essence of our spouse is an important lesson in every relationship. It not only reshapes expectations, but also opens up opportunities to love sincerely and deeply. Love transcends representations and requires courage to face and accept our partner for all that they are, not because they remind us of someone from the past. It's a journey of maturity in love, where we learn to love not just for the past, but also for the present and future together. In every relationship, acknowledging and loving our spouse as their true selves, not just as a substitute, is an important step in building a meaningful and happy life together. Remember, true love transcends all representations, opening up a future where the best is not something from the past, but what we build together every day. Limitation in the possibility of enjoyment raises the value of the enjoyment. In the world of endless possibilities, sometimes limitations are the key to enhancing the value of joy. When we impose limits on our choices, each decision, each experience becomes more meaningful and profound. Limitations do not diminish joy, but on the contrary, they make us appreciate and value each moment, each experience more. When choices are restricted, our expectations become more specific and clear, leading to greater satisfaction after the experience. Simplicity and focusing on what we truly desire can create unexpected and memorable moments of joy. In a world always connected and overflowing with options, Learning to enjoy the joy from voluntary limitations helps us appreciate life and relationships more. Limitations in time, space, or even resources can be a turning point for us to discover the truly important values in life. Limitations are not always comfortable, but they can be an opportunity for us to find and enjoy the true value of joy in life. When we learn to find and appreciate simple joys, our lives become richer and more meaningful. Remember, sometimes less can be more, and within limitations, we find true freedom. We have embarked on an exciting journey together, where each step holds valuable lessons about life, about ourselves, and about the world around us. The most important thing we can take away from these stories is the value of experience, patience, and courage to face every challenge. Life is a series of endless lessons, and each day is an opportunity for us to become better. If you have found value in what we have shared, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to not miss any of our videos. Together, we will continue the journey of exploration and self-development, turning each day into a worthwhile experience. See you in part 2, where we will continue to write our own story, discover new lessons, and share even more joy. Don't miss out.